Howdy, Beaverlobart here, and welcome. This game does not like to alt-tab back and forth. One of the annoying things that I found so far about this game, which I like playing, by the way, and I finished out Just Cause 2 and done a lot of fun on Just Cause 3. One thing I do like here is that blowing up bridges. So now when this stupid train comes by that just decided to explode and derail on its own for no particular reason whatsoever. Interesting? Yeah. So, yeah, the one thing about this section of track here is the train that actually comes over here will be carrying, more often than not, this trailer right here, which has missiles. All these ports on the side right here will fire anti-aircraft missiles. So if you just happen to be flying by, then you're pretty much screwed. So, since it was so kind as to bring me a selection of vehicles, I might as well go ahead and use one. So again, this is Just Cause 3. E3 is currently going on, and they announced Just Cause 4 will be coming out. Okay. Yeah. Looks pretty promising. Expands the storyline. Has its potential for fun, but you know, Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3 both have their fun still. Driving is not great. I don't do a whole lot of time behind the wheel. I'm usually flying or trying to get better with that stupid wingsuit. I just barely bumped that guy and his car explodes. Lovely. So yeah, Just Cause 3, even though it's a lot of fun, it's got its bugs and glitches and can potentially get annoying at times, but tap that guy and all my off-road lights came off. Used to be that you could just hit the spacebar, just hit it once, and you could do that. You pop out of the car and begin parachuting. Now you got to hold the key down, and well, if you forget that you got to hold it versus just hitting it, doesn't work as good. The same when you try to perform that maneuver right there. You're free-falling and decide you're going to go ahead and grapple the last little bit. Occasionally it just doesn't work. But if you want to, you know, be cheap and get some cheap land transportation, you can always hop on top of somebody else's car. And if they're not moving fast enough for you, then you can shoot them. They'll speed up a little bit. The gold-plated guns that I am using, the gold-plated 6 guns, you get those for completing the storyline. Pretty powerful, but, you know, they're just pimp. I like them.
I won't tell an armed man what to do. Nope, keeping my mouth shut.
That's right, you should keep your mouth shut. There's a man with heavily armed man on the roof of your car. Pretty sure you should drive. Kind of like a rodeo, you know? Nailed his ass from a moving car. 1 star. Let's see if they actually show up.
What's happening out there?
What's a-happening? Alright, so we got another bridge here. Trains come by pretty frequently. And as you saw, they were going by in both directions, so I'll take it upon myself to go ahead and remove the access for those trains on that bridge.
Never had a chance.
Alright. So, let's, I have no idea what the sprint key would be. I don't play this game near as much as I used to.
Is anybody left out there?
Alright, so let's, you can actually use grenades to blow up the bridge. rocket launchers, things like that. So, just come right over here and hit the F key, throw a grenade, and there we go. So let's actually try to find a better vantage point to watch the trains go by. Should do it from down here. So now, they may not see it in time, and they should go right off the bridge. But to make sure, you could actually even shoot the supports and cause more of the bridge to come down. So if you don't want to go all the way up top and do it that way, actually, nice tree, get in my damn way. So let's try this one. There we go. Oh, poor trains. Really like that Hydra, or Fire Leech, whatever you want to call it. Kind of low on ammo, so I guess I may slow down. Should find a real target to shoot at. Really? So what's the chances we can actually get, you know what, get it on top of the damn thing? Well, one of them are bad guys to show up. And of course, when you don't want them, they're all over the place. But as soon as you actually look for one, they're gone. So let's go look for one, just for the heck of it. So what I'm wanting is one of the, it says in view of authorities. Where are they? You're not it. Oh, another train. Poor thing. Red Row. What do they do? Land on the enemy? Or am I getting actual credit for destroying ones that were on the train? Huh. Alright, well, we'll just go find one. What y'all doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Seems a little bit too old. Oh, I'm sorry, but we can't pass that up. I've actually never seen that before. Not the best driver in this game, so yeah, I'm probably gonna crash it anyway. Yep, we've got 100% completion on the map, so for all the areas completed and the storyline finished. Not the best steering. Actually, there are a couple of cars for, you know, if you're playing keyboard and mouse, then there are a couple of cars that are actually pretty good for control. This is not really one of them. I mean, it's not horrible, but I've actually driven much better. Yeeks. Brakes are strong, though. What's weird is I've never seeing that car there before like that. One of the things that I did notice is there's not very many racetracks compared to Just Cause 2. There were actual, oh shit, racetracks. Well, you're not a very good driver. Get out my damn way. See bad driver coming through. Yeah, a wreck like that would have been game over. This car for real. But it'd be nice to actually have, there was a road course in Just Cause 2, and I knew it was available in the multiplayer. I used to go over there and just fly over and hop in one of the race cars and go. That is not what I was trying to do. Oh, shit. Another slightly annoying thing. Hey guys, how you doing? Spacebar used to be, you know, for pretty much any other game on the planet, spacebar will be the handbrake. And yeah, when used to being in a driving game and you hit the spacebar, you're expected to be a brake, not a parachute. So I just tapped the brakes. Contrary to what you think there, I was actually trying to steer. It just didn't go where I was pointing it. Come on, view. Park in the middle of the road much.
Who's next?
What was that car over there? So I don't drive much, so I haven't experimented with all of the cars just yet. Oh shit, that's not what I was trying to do. F key is grenade. Left shift key. Oh shit, they didn't know how to pass through. What in the immortal fuck was that all about? Dude, Nafagio just cut right in front of my ass. Yes, another Fagio, whatever. What's that up here? I hadn't tried this car before either, so this is probably not the best test for it, but I saw things up here, so we can check it out. Alright, so you got... Oh, yeah. Definitely not a pilot for sure. But you got the MiG. I guess that's supposed to be more like an F-16. But, even though it's got the wrong number of propeller blades, I love a good classic Corsair. Okay, I see that that's a challenge. I don't want to do the challenge. So, there's no way in hell I'm going to take off from here. There's something else up here, but... Oh, well, hell, there's a... I guess if I had paid attention, there's one out on the runway. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry. Oh, that is a good gunship there. Now, even though I can't fly for hell in this game, I'm still going to jump in this one and fly it. Really short runway. Yeah, it'd be nice if planes took off that short for real. So one of my favorite places that was able to actually take over, and took a little while, a lot of stuff to actually to take out. But was the mining area right over here. Yeah, I guess if I was using a controller, this would actually be pretty freaking awesome. Once you get out of the zone of a bridge, it'll actually come back from the dead. Even though I've taken out the bridge already, it's still here. And I've already pretty much dismantled the military here, so kind of baiting to see if that tram was going to launch missiles on me. If I was playing with a controller, then I'd probably play the airplanes a lot more. But keyboard and mouse, yeah, just not that good with aircraft, you know, planes at least in here. You can make it do pretty good with the helicopters. But this was a fun area to take out, because taking out these huge mining machines, or whatever you want to consider them, or call them, or whatever. Interesting, to say the least. Area's already taken over, so there's nothing really to worry about shooting here, but because there was multiples, this whole mountaintop was set up as a whole district by itself, so you had to go through and clear out all of these, and there might have been one or two of those big mining machines there. I expected more out of this big, huge gateway going to what, you know? I love it whenever random viewers just pop in for like 10 seconds in the haul ass. Cool, huh? Yeah, that archway back there, that gateway goes to nothing. It's just regular stuff on the other side of it. And Just Cause 2, the wind farm, was actually part of a settlement. Alright, the only reason I bailed out was getting the signal like there was something here in this village. Like a radio beacon that I haven't picked up on or something. So there's like things you have to collect, like Diravella tapes. You collect all those and it's an achievement and you unlock a weapon.
After his unfortunate hit and run, received front page headlines today. Such a shame that this embarrassment.
I very seldom even bother listening to them. They're the rantings of a madman here. Stuck gate. And you got these little side things here and there that you can do to assist the people around. This one's I haven't seen before.
Just a minute, please. I need your help. Rico, my gate's stuck.
And always forget the damn keys. Well, the V, remember the V actually removes it, but F is a grenade. So I don't want to accidentally hit that. You know, it sucks. I can't remember the damn control for pulling in the damn thing. PC controls on foot. Retract tethers is shift. Okay.
Not to brag, but I am awesome.
Yes, yeah, it's the first time I've seen that encounter. These are pretty nice little cars here too. But again, I'm a shit driver, so I will stick to being airborne. But like I was saying, there is the Just Cause 2. These wind turbines were part of another settlement deal where you actually had to come in here and they were owned by the government, so you're supposed to destroy them. Like a damn rodeo trying to stay on top of this. So yeah, but these are not government owned, so you don't really get any credit for destroying them as far as I know. Change this weapon out. I don't have an automatic fire. But I have not done all the collectibles, haven't done all the tapes yet, so that's pretty much all I'm doing on this. I don't have the DLC for Just Cause 3. Now knowing that Just Cause 4 is going to be coming out, I don't really see a point of buying DLC for a game that's no longer going to be the new version. And also right now, got a little bit of money set aside for miscellaneous stuff for working on my Jeep. And yeah, as much as I really want to buy the stuff, notice also that Far Cry 5 has gone on sale because of E3 sale and everything else going on. And for those of you familiar with Far Cry 5 and a lot of these the Ubisoft games like that, Far Cry 5 is one of the games. It's available on Steam and it's available on Uplay. So I would just soon use it on Uplay, excuse me. Rebel Shrine. So, been kind of watching back and forth. If you look at the price on Steam and you look at the price on Uplay, both of the prices are different right now. So, anytime I'm thinking about purchasing a game, I'm going to go to Green Man Gaming, which was recommended to me by somebody else. Actually, I don't even remember who it was, but after going there one time, it's like, if I'm going to buy a game, I'm going to check the price on there. Every game since that I've bought, I've always gone there first, and bought it from there because the price is lower. And like right now, they're still wanting $60 for Far Cry 5. So it being on sale was nice, and it brought it down a little bit. I think it's like oh god, I can't think. It's like $45 on Uplay, and Steam has it for more or less about the same price. But go on Green Man Gaming and it's $39 and some change. So another nice card there, buddy. Maybe we'll try it out. Or man, excuse me. So yeah, Far Cry 5. I put it off and put it off and put it off, and it usually depends on what I'm doing and what projects I got going on. But I'm thinking about, because right now I don't have the money in the bank. Nice car.
Perfect parking space.
Railway Sprint. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I just have to decide whether or not I'm going to go ahead and spend the $39 on Far Cry 5, or just go ahead and... What really sucks though is I want to use the money for... The money is set aside for working on my Jeep. And for those who haven't paid attention to my other videos and so forth, I have picked up a 1960 Willys CJ5, and it needs a pretty fair amount of work. There's all kind of damn gunfire going on. and you know, I'm fully capable of doing the work. And what it is primarily it's some body work and some rust holes here and there, that kind of stuff. What the hell are you guys shooting at? Shooting at him? There, problem solved. So,
This is dispatch. Did we get him?
yes, you got
Going
him.
on?
Go away.
Report.
That money will be used primarily for getting some... I blew up that frickin' bridge. How the hell did that train get across? Really? That was impressive. Alright, so that's a weapon stash, so... Out of grenades, no. Good thing there's a weapon stash here. And I hear that same gunfire already again. You know what? Screw you guys. Love that weapon. No infinite ammo. Oh no. You suck. Alright, so train station is now blown the hell up. Or train tracks. Even more. So if train goes across here now, something's definitely wrong. So yeah, I was going to go by... We got a bunch of rain lately, and we had rain, then was able to work on my brother's Jeep. I was about to say, you better not be able to... Oh shit, you son of a bitch. You see me over here minding my damn business, you gonna just smack me with a fucking train car? Who the hell's moaning and crying over here? The hell? You coward sumbitch. I'm the one that got smacked by a fucking train car and you're the one crying. Yeehaw! A rodeo truck there. Alright, let's see if we can find some more good shit. Dude, why are you hanging all off that damn motorcycle? Get out the damn way. What the hell was that about? So it's either Far Cry 5 or... which has already been out for a little bit, and, you know, nothing new or anything, but still awesome freaking game. Or the beep like there was something back here.
Reports of hostiles in the area. All units respond.
Where is it? I mean, I get the feeling that they don't want me around here.
Target is still at large. Find him. Copy that. Reinforcements inbound.
Ole. Just drove right through the fence.
All units, find the rebel. Pursue aggressively.
Pursue aggressively. Why don't you pursue passively? You know, that's okay with me. Alright, so where's this damn thing at?
Locate the rebel immediately. Do not let him escape.
So I really want to play Far Cry 5, and you know, I haven't bought any versions of Far Cry since the first one. So, you know, I've seen them, I've watched videos on them and stuff like that. I just hadn't played them. But Far Cry 5 actually looks a little bit nicer than the rest of them.
Get back to your post.
Like I said, what I have to decide is Rebel Burka, is if I want to go ahead and just spend the money.
Hijack the car and get them to safety.
I'm so ready for this.
Get the sandpaper and some primer.
Am I glad to see you, Rico? Let's lose these clouds.
Clear heat and protect.
This is dispatch. Come in.
Okay.
Why is no one responding?
I'll be extra rebellion.
And that little bit of money will get me the primer that I need and to finish with the patchwork that I'm doing on the body. But it'll also damn sure get me the game, being now that it's like $39 on sale. Where in the hell is this damn thing at? Usually when I'm having a hard time finding these things like this, I'll get in my parachute and just kind of circle around until I find it, but and usually when you get a little bit closer, it'll light. Oh, it's I'm not used to seeing these things, the tunes. This big ass thing right here. They're easy to spot when you're in a helicopter flying around, but I just don't think of them as being something as an objective, you know? Go over there and get a helicopter. Enemy jet destroyed. Okay. It's probably because the SAMs up here. Getting credit for the automatic SAMs. So if we could ever get some damn dry weather, like I said, I've been working on my brother's Jeep in the last couple of days, or last couple dry days that I've had. Patching the floorboard and doing some other stuff like rebuilding the steering column, and everything we've done on that damn Jeep steering column has been pretty much a nightmare. So probably going to end up just having to replace the whole damn thing. I'm totally digging what I've seen so far of Far Cry 4. I mean, not Far Cry 4, of Just Cause 4. The game, Just Cause 3 already had a lot of potential, but it seems like they should have fixed the bugs in it before they made Just Cause 4. And it already looked good for the most part, but, if they're going to be on a new game engine, then if they can improve these graphics and make the gameplay better, that's great. But they also need to do one thing they didn't do on Just Cause 2 and Just Cause 3, and that's multiplayer. Don't let the freaking community be the ones to step in and say, oh, okay, no worry, we'll actually do it for you. And it was community-made mods that actually created the multiplayer. This game has a lot of fun you can have in multiplayer. I mean, there's just so much you can do with the user-made multiplayer mods that were out there. Do you know if they announced they're going to do multiplayer or not? I need to look more at it, but so there's another one of those little green domes there. I'm hoping they will do multiplayer, but I've played on a couple different of the Just Cause 2 multiplayer. I hadn't even tried the multiplayer in this. I know that there were some issues and bugs here and there with it, but there was tempting, but I like my rocket launcher. The fire leech. The multiplayer in Just Cause 2, there were some game modes that I really liked that were only available in the multiplayer, and it was like a demolition derby. And there's a little small island where you're trying to destroy the other cars or run them off the freaking little island. Well, they did the same thing where you were doing demolition with your cars on top of the blimp for, or two blimps. They were like side by side. You're only on one of them, but just cool little side things like that. Yeah, there's a lot of little side modes that were available. Plus, you know, you get into a good server where it's a themed. There was one that I played on that was 3 main factions, and I don't care that somebody just beat me. Shit. And that was good. You join one faction, the more you played on that faction and logged into that server and played on it, the more you actually ranked up. Yeah, I mean, every large-scale world like this could benefit from it. And there was just so much fun in Just Cause 2 and multiplayer. Like I said, I didn't try the multiplayer in this. It's a free download. I mean, it's not like it's going to cost me anything. You know, me being a cheap person that I am, or broke person that I am. But I'm sure I probably missed another one, but there's one right here. But the big, huge, frickin' open world like this, with so much to do. I mean, car racing, boat racing. Of course, you know, the Crew 2 is going to be coming out soon as well. There's then the closed beta for that, and I've already preloaded for the open beta. And honestly, that game, I really didn't care for it at first. When I first got into it, you know, the closed beta, I really didn't care for it, but I didn't know all the controls, I didn't know all the ins and the outs of the game. And the more I played it throughout the week that it was in closed beta, which is kind of a short time to really do any good bug reports, but the more I played it, the more I liked it. It's kind of like this in a way. It's open world. It's supposed to be the United States, but yeah, it's like they asked their 3-year-old to draw a map of the United States, and that's what came out. So the map kind of sucks overall, looks-wise. It doesn't really resemble the United States in any way, shape, or form. I mean, you can drive from New York to favorites from E3, Division 2, and Just Cause 4 are my top 2. Shit, you have to be right there where I don't have a good landing pad. Division 2 has some things in it that I've been screaming at the dev team and feedback and suggestions and everything else for quite some time to put in the Division. They're actually doing some of that in Division 2. Like grenade launcher and different class spec system. I was following for a couple hours today while I was doing some other stuff. Some of the their broadcast from E3. Be even more cool to actually have a game that you were part of that actually was on there, but that's really all I was focusing in on was those two. But you know, so many of the ones that they're featuring and covering are console, and anybody that knows me, I'm not a console person, so I didn't follow anything that was coming out on console. Was any of them that really stood out to you that, you know, maybe I didn't catch? Or so I'm definitely not an EA fan, so anytime, you know, you start hearing about a game that you hear it's by EA, and then I'm gone. It's pretty much the same, you know, whenever EA got interested in Star Wars The Old Republic, and, you know, when EA gets a hold of a game, it's only a matter of time before they slit its throat and dump it in a ditch. I used to be a member of a website called EASucks.com. It was actually a super moderator on that forum. Okay, kind of a buzzkill letdown. The hell on over there. Insurgency. It's like a sequel of there was a Insurgency game already. I've got that game. I've played it about 4 or 5 times, and I just, you know, whenever it comes to FPS games, they're more fun to do with friends. When you go in by yourself, it's kind of like, whatever. And the 2 guys that got me into the game, now one of them actually bought the game for me because, you know, I'm not going to buy a game if I'm not really digging it. And it's like, I'm not even going to go to that island. Just nothing there. It's not like the coolness of that island from Just Cause 2. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have bought it on my own, but I had a little fun playing around with it. It's just that, yeah, I mean, the guys that got me into playing that game, they never even logged in and played with me. Of course, you know, they were also the ones that got me into the Division, and we played like 4 or 5 times, and yeah, and then they quit playing it, and yeah, I kept on. So I've got my account is packed full of level 30s with pretty much every classified gear piece there is, most of them at least, and just about all the exotic weapons, and I'm going to change helicopters. I like that one better. So, might be worth looking into, you know, Insurgency. You know, I would hope they got it on a much improved engine. If it's the same, based off the same game that I played, the regular Insurgency, if it's what I'm thinking about, the game wasn't bad, but the game engine was kind of old school, and it just looked, well, old. I've never played Destiny or Destiny 2, so... But yeah, I mean... I really never looked at the mods, but the gameplay was respectable. It was... Actually, I liked it better than stuff like that CSGO crap. I played Counter-Strike back whenever it was original and cool. And, you know, it just lost its luster. And how it got to be so popular and live for so long, I don't know. It's just not that good of a game. And the graphics are horrible. You know? But yet, it's still a really popular game. Not as much as it was, because, I mean, it's so full of freaking hackers, but... Yeah, but when you get in there with friends and play, it's just instantly 10 times more fun, you know? It doesn't matter what you're playing. If you and your friends get into it, then if it's fun, it's fun. You know, I used to get into Tower Unite a little bit, but you know, the people that I used to hang out with there in Tower Unite don't play anymore, so... Of course, it's not really one of those awesome, amazing, oh, you really got to play kind of games. It's kind of similar to like a Second Life kind of deal, or whatever. You've got an apartment. It's a themed, like, amusement park feel to the town. Alright, got this one, didn't it? Yeah, it's not beeping, so I must already get that one. But there were games attached to it, like bowling, mini golf, things like that. So there were some things you could do that were actually games there. That's kind of what got me started on my idea of doing a that social interactive game where your main lobby is kind of a hangout with the apartments and junk like that. But you then use it as a launching pad to go to other games. So that's what got me started on that. And they use Unreal Engine 4 for it, so I know it's all possible. And of course, with a lot of developers, you know, they always get a lot of people that go into their Discord and their YouTube and their other channels, and we're going to add some vehiculars, yeah. That ought to make it a little more interesting. Because if they're going to add light vehicles in them, that's going to mean that their maps are going to be a hell of a lot bigger. And like I said, I'd actually have to look to see if that's the same game. Like I said, I only played it like 4 times. Like I said, I liked it, but it was just... I didn't know anybody playing, so I just didn't stick with it. You know, The Division, I made a name for myself with, you know, the servers around, because I would go in and power level people or help people get through missions or whatever else. And I made a lot of friends because, you know, when I first started off, somebody took me through and power leveled me and got me to level 30 pretty quickly. And that's kind of a good and bad thing, because it then gave me a level 30 so I can start doing the other content. But I also didn't know how to play the game all that well, so I kind of sucked at it. So I ended up making another character and actually playing the game through. Well, I kind of learned the game a little bit then, but as I'm sitting there struggling, I saw other people that were struggling trying to get to level 30. To me, I think that's actually part of the fun of the game, that I just make a complete and utter freaking circle. Nope. Alright, I have not done this one yet. So, you know, I went through and I power leveled a bunch of people. So the majority of people that are on my friends list on my Uplay account are people that I actually power leveled. Now, I always tell you about it, if they want to get into it, then, hell, I go in there, and I've got the second account, one that belonged to a friend who, loved him. He's like a brother to me. He got married, had a kid, and real life kicked in, so he don't play video games anymore. Hell, maybe if I quit playing video games more, then, hell, maybe my marriage would have lasted a little bit longer. That's a whole different story, though. But yeah, the other account, he had one character, so I was like, you know what, screw this. I leveled up, and I've got 4 level 30s on 2 separate accounts. So we got a total of 8 level 30s I can play with. Yeah, if you got some friends that you know and you can trust that have at least somewhat decent skills, yeah, I've heard some comparisons to that before. What the hell is that? It's like a little flat spot on the side of a mountain. But yeah, if you've got a couple good friends, especially if you've got a full 4-man team, then you can go into any of the I still want to call them dungeons, but or instances or flashpoints or whatever you want to call the damn things, like or the Dark Zone. I'm not huge into PvP because I'm old and grumpy as shit, and but I'm not into open world PvP. You go to specific like battlegrounds kind of features where it's arena combat, I can get into that. But we'll do things like chase down achievements, like complete this particular mission using only pistols, or only shotguns or whatever. You know, there's different achievements you can get to get different patches or masks or whatever. Out of gas. Well, I gotta at least see what this one is. I don't mind ditching a freaking helicopter. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always just call for another one. What in the immortal fuck? Eat a dick. So apparently I was supposed to help this guy and get his car out of the road, but that ass gobbler just blew it up. And this is another glitch that I get in Just Cause 3. I'm not touching the keyboard. It gets stuck in running mode, and it's not even running forward, it's like running sideways. The only way to fix it is to hit escape, sometimes. You want one of those? We'll go get one. It's still frickin' glitched. Oh, gotta love it. And stuck running sideways. Trying to get it unstuck here, but it's still wanting to go that way. Yeah, this only happens to me on... can't reach it. I got the computer underneath the desk, and usually I can hit escape and go right into it. But that doesn't seem to be fixing the problem. I'm pushing to the right as I'm hitting things. Oh, it's annoying as shit. Alright, let's see here. Nope. Downloadable content? I don't have any. Did it stop? Oh, finally it stopped. It's annoying as crap whenever it does that. Alright, so where the hell is this thing? I can hear the beeping. I can't complete that mission anymore because that idiot-ass driver. Out there. It's a tape. Let's see, how many more of these stupid things I gotta get? That's 19 out of 71. Holy shit. Alright, hurry up with your damn little speech thing. Yeah, the getting all the tapes unlocks an achievement that gives you another vehicle. Or a weapon or something. Can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's just it's an odd bug that happens every so often. Usually hitting escape will clear it up. But I just didn't want to do it that time. I had to fight with it. Now let's see here. Some of the keys are different between also. I thought it was in the Just Cause 2, I thought it was 4 that actually never got into that style of game. You know, I play, you know, when it comes to any of that, you know, the Magic and that kind of stuff games, not like Magic the Gathering, but I'm talking about like World of Warcraft or oh, what the hell was that other game? that style game, the World of Warcraft style gaming, where you're playing different classes and magic and swords and shields and what have you. You know, I played World of Warcraft for a while, but I never got into that or any of the other style games like that. I mean, they were fun, but I mean, even I played Diablo 1 and 2. I just shot a tree in half, but Home Cheese here just took a freaking bullet to the chest and walked away. Hey, gee, it's a speed bike. I totally suck at driving in this game.
It's all yours.
Yes, it is all mine, because I ripped you the hell out of it. Never really get I never really tried that one either. Skyrim. I've always been more of a shoot and loot kind of game. Because, you know, being a gun guy and that kind of stuff, and liking weapons and firearms, and it's not a horrible car. But, like I said, I suck at driving, so not great at flying, but I'll do that. But they're coming out with another version of Skyrim. Not really. I like making knives, but yeah, that's about it. I do like a good hack and slash game, but I just haven't seen any that really just catch my interest, you know? It really has to have a lot. I think the only reason why I didn't get into the Halo games, I played the first Halo, but nothing after that. Anything that has, it's bad enough this is Just Cause 3, and I will probably get Just Cause 4, even though it's probably just a rehashed version of this. When you have part 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, how many Halo games have there been? Just like Battlefield. I love Battlefield 1942 and its expansion packs. I really liked Battlefield 2. But in my opinion, they absolutely ruined their franchise with Battlefield 3 on up. Halo was a good game. It had a lot of fun, a lot of promise, a lot of cool things in it, but just so many different frickin' versions of the same game. What makes each version better than the last? And as sad as it is about The Division and then The Division 2, when I know I'm not like the most awesomest game developer slash designer slash whatever else, but oh, gotta get on the train. Yeah, see, this is one of those trains that shoot frickin' anti-aircraft missiles. Until I did the end of the storyline. What the fuck? Seriously? Alrighty then. No, what is that one about? I really hadn't kept up with a lot of the up-and-coming new games. Oh, heck, missile car. Okay, I'm not sure why that was a good thing, but this is a bridge that I've already blown up twice. It sounds interesting. I played SWAT 3. I had the SWAT 3 Gold. really had a lot of fun with that game back in the day with it, especially whenever they brought out all those different mods for it. Oh my god. We would get together and play SWAT 3 in paintball mode, and you had the different weapon mods you could download and add the different weapons in it. And I enjoyed that because it was like a cooler version of the original Rainbow Six game. And really enjoyed that's another one that the franchise got kind of skewed on, but the original Rainbow Six and the expansion packs, like Eagle Watch and I forget what the other ones were, but because I modded those quite a bit. One of the mods that I did actually got pretty popular there for a while. One of the things that was like, I'll look into that one. Somebody else mentioned a game that really didn't get enough justice and enough development. It was Flashing Lights. It was supposed to be a police and fire and EMS simulator. Is what was mentioned. Was like GTA's online mods for the police mods, like the hell are you doing, Rico? You glitching out there, bro? Where you ride around as being a police officer, and they're really cool and they really well detailed and set up, but yeah, if that game, Ready or Not, if it's like Stunt Pilot, big deal, I don't care about it. If it's anything like the original SWAT game where you're like operating, either controlling the full team or playing in multiplayer, cooperative, or hell, even a team versus team version of the original SWAT would have been cool. One team being the SWAT team, the other one being the adversaries. But I think actually it sounds good. That would be good. I would have a lot of promise. Another thing I've kind of been on a kick for is trying to find games and play games that inspire teamwork, where it's best played if follow Metropole. There's no aircraft there to use for a mission. Where it involves actually being part of a team and solo, even though I like playing single player quite a bit in a lot of different games, because most of the time I find that either it's hard to find a good group of people where you got people that don't suck. But then finding people who don't suck, who aren't douchebags, is a whole different ballgame. Because you start getting people that are good and know they're good, then, I'm not playing with you because you're not uber nerd and you don't know every slang terminology for every piece of whatever that's in the game. And usually my preferred comment is, I have seen a vagina before, so I have better things to do with my time than memorize what the current slang is for every part of every game that's out there. I get people to talk shit because you play PvE. Yeah, the game has it. I'm gonna play it. I actually prefer PvE because, oh god damn it. Well, we're just gonna sit here and fucking die because I'm stupid as shit. Come on, kill me, you son of a bitch. I'm so goddamn stupid I hit the damn grenade key, which is F, instead of E to actually get in the damn car. I can't even fucking kill myself right. What in the immortal fuck is that shit going on? I jumped up here on this, and it friggin' started hovering. Yeah, love this game. Lots of little glitches. Alright, so where is this damn thing at? Is it up here? Or is it down there? It are right there. And you are not going to easily let me get up there, are you? You suck ass. Oh, the glitches. Just get this stupid tape. So that makes 20 out of 71. The ramblings of a douchebag. I have people that come in and leave me comments on my YouTube channel saying, you know, I had one that his whole comment was PvE in question mark. Nah, I just go ahead and just block them from the channel. If you can't understand that, you know, people play differently than you do, then you got problems. I had a video that I put up, oh god, a little over a month ago maybe. I try to go back and play World of Tanks from time to time, but the community is just so worthless in World of Tanks. And it's because it's a free-to-play game. And there is no other reason why it's that screwed up. And being that it is a free-to-play game, anybody can just download the game and go in there and play it. Well, that being the case, then, you know, there's no repercussions. I didn't have to pay for this, so if they ban my account, I'll just go make another email and, yeah, I'll just make another account. You would think there would be enough repercussions to say, well, you know, I've got all these tanks built up on my account, maybe I should not act like a douche knuckle. Well, you know, the community is just so freaking toxic and just pathetically retarded. But, anyway, about that video, one particular tank that I have, and now, keep in mind, I started playing World of Tanks. My original account was closed beta. Closed beta. Not open beta, but closed beta. So I was around before the public was in that game. Then I went to open beta, and then I actually played the actual game for a few years. Like I said, I quit because the community was just getting more and more toxic and worthless, essentially. You go from tier 1 to tier 10 on your tanks. I have about 7 tier 10 tanks. I've got 86 tanks in my garage. Put that into perspective. Whenever you create an account, there's, we'll say, what, 7 or 8 countries, and you get a tier 1 tank for each of those tier 1s, or each of those main countries. So you'll have like 7 or 8 actual frickin' slots. What is that? Garage. I don't care. But let's go ahead and head to the garage and see if I can store this car. I've never stored any cars in these garages, but one time I think. So I've been around. I've got, you know, instead of having just the original 8 or so starter slots, you have to pay real world money to be able to buy gold and be able to buy additional garage slots, so you can have more than like 6, 7, 8 tanks. Alright, let's see. I think all I gotta do is, you need to just get out of my damn one. Let's park over here and get out. Okay. Okay, so now I can just use it for my drop list.
Nice car, Rico. It's ready for drop now. Just say the word.
Alright, so yeah, what, I can't get out the car here? But that's E key doesn't work anymore. Thank you all. So yeah, I've been around the game. I've played it quite a bit. I've got a shitload of tanks. I've spent a lot of freaking money on DLC and, you know, thousands of dollars. Premium tanks coming out of the wazoo, you know. Some of the premium tanks that I've got were $50 frickin' over $50 of real frickin' cash. So yeah, I believe I know how to play the damn game, and I know what I'm kind of doing. You know, I've got one particular tank that I like playing, but usually only play whenever I'm with friends, because it's got absolutely terrible armor, but it has a pretty accurate gun. It's the WZ-131. It's really good accuracy, even though it's a weak gun. Has good view range, and it's just a fun little tank to play every so often. But you can't play it. It's listed as a light tank, but you can't play it like a light tank. It's not a very good scout tank because it's just not fast enough and maneuverable enough. View range is not really that great. So if you get around people with other tanks with better view range, you can actually utilize their view range, and as soon as you can see a freaking target, bam, you can shoot them. So you find a good little vantage point where you can snipe and stay invisible, and that's how you play that tank. It's just, that's how you play that one versus any other light tank. Oh, shit. But since it's a light tank, and the average pathetic little moron sees that it's a light tank, they expect you to be a light tank and go around and scout and do what light tanks do, and that's run around and frickin'... Oh, I won't play it because of that. I'm not chauvinistic or whatever else. Well, I won't play it anyway, but having a female protagonist, yeah, I can play it. Not saying that women can't be in combat and that kind of stuff, but I don't think that's going to go over well. And yes, there's girl gamers, but again, I don't think, since the majority of players are actually under the age of 18 to begin with, definitely under the age of 20, so they're probably going to be squeakers having a shit fit about the main protagonist being a female. But yeah, while I was playing the WZ-131, since I wasn't playing it up to the expectations of all the other frickin' pieces of shit that were playing the game, since I'm not actually running around the map in suicide mode, getting my ass kicked, because, you know, I'm a light tank, that's the only thing that I'm able to do with a light tank is run around in suicide mode scouting for everybody. So he takes his much higher tier tank and shoots me. He stops engaging the enemy and worrying about the whole frickin' combat of the rest of the game so that he can shoot my tank and cuss me out and give me all kind of shit. Okay? So, then on top of that, somebody else starts giving me a ration of shit. Because now I'm defending myself for the fact that somebody just shot me because I'm not going out there and playing suicide mission and scouting in my tank. So he shoots me. And then the two of them break away from combat. Okay? These are heavy tanks that should be on the front line fighting and slugging it out and doing what heavy tanks do. So they're not actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. So they can actually come over and come to my position and push my tank out of cover.
Can you free them?
I mean, seriously.
Threat level reduced.
It was just much more of an important thing for them to do. To push me out and cause me to get killed. Than for them to actually take their time and actually play the game. And... Would you just fuck up about that? Forgot, armored vehicles. You can't just get in from the side. You actually have to get in from the top. So yeah, they stopped what they were doing so they could come over to where, you know, on the other side of the map. They went out of their way to drive to the other side of the map to come over and push my tank out into an open field so that I could get my tank blown up and get taken out of the battle. So you team kill, you're going to lose points and get a mark on your account because of you're now being a team killer. You're going to get reported by half the people on the friggin' team who aren't douchebags. And then, you know, stop fighting, go all the way across the friggin' map so that you can just be a total douche knuckle and kill somebody for not playing their vehicle the way you think they should be playing it. It's pieces of shit like that that are ruining the gaming world in general.
All units on alert. Re-establish visual contact.
So, it's one of the things that I vowed to do.
Target has left the area.
You were good. I respect.
Yes, get out, thank you. It inspires me to actually either get back hard to work on making a game that I can actually release that people will actually play and enjoy. But one of the things that I insist upon for my game in general is for there to be someone moderating the game 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I don't mean just moderating by being there or being around, but actually being in the chat room and watching what people are doing. Anybody who spams, immediately dealt with. Anybody who's cheating, they can immediately go over there and observe them cheating and immediately ban their accounts. And having active moderators inside of a game who are actually patrolling and policing the garbage that you're allowing to play your games. And this is primarily for free-to-play games where I hear the beacon going off. Yeah, free-to-play games, this is where you see that kind of junk. Get out of the damn vehicle. It's just kind of annoying. I mean, you know, having this discussion, you know, us old people, you know, we always have, you know, we're always talking about current events and stuff. No, I didn't try Cross Out, but it actually looked like it had its air of fun to it. That's the one where you customize your vehicles and engage in combat and with tanks and wheeled vehicles, stuff like that. Yes, I'm also anti-consoles. Not just because I'm old and grumpy and shit, but because the typical person... Buggy delivery, yeah, we'll check that out in a minute. See too many times where a parent will actually just buy their child a computer or a laptop or a console, and it's just a freaking electronic babysitter. Well, if I buy them this game, then they'll shut up. Or if I buy them this console, they'll shut up. Or, you know, they'll go in their room and they'll play their game for 6, 7, 8 hours, and I don't have to worry about them. Where the hell is this stupid thing at? Hey, it's another De Ravella tape.
Day 860. While I talk on the telephone, DeLuca barges into my office.
So I have to go around and find all these frickin' tapes for somebody that I've already killed.
As a commander, his own superiority, my pathetic pampering of our worthless.
Yeah, Crossout looks pretty cool, actually.
After enduring 2 minutes of his tirade, I calmly hold up a single finger, return to the phone, and assure President Dante that I will call him later. DeLuca's face blooms purple as an eggplant, his fate sealed.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Thank you. So yeah, looks pretty cool. I like the concept of the game too, because there was another game. Yeah, I don't have to tab out to actually look at. It was on my Steam list. It was another game that pretty much essentially was similar in a lot of ways, but a lot more simple. Kind of reminded me of a Lego version of Crossout. Yeah, I probably should have stayed to the road, and this vehicle would have been in better condition. It's a Jeep thing. So, yeah, and what you did was you created these weapons and these vehicles and go around and do the same thing.
It's hard being this good.
Goats are fucking flipping out. Problem solved. Oh, they're hugging. Yeah, I mean, I see so much. Yeah, this is the best place to play. No, play a damn PC. Microsoft, you make Windows. You're like double dipping there. You got the PC Master Race, and then you're gonna have Xbox too, and then you know the PlayStation and the whatever version of PlayStations that are out and Xboxes that are out and whatnot. The majority of, not everybody, I'm not going to stereotype everybody that plays on console, but about 90+% of the people who play on console are children. And I'm like this: once you've reached puberty, put the consoles away, get a damn job, get a damn PC, and enjoy. If you're a big boy now, you fit puberty. And some people just say that I'm just a bitter old son of a bitch, but you know, it's kind of a realist thing. I've just seen so many friggin' salty ass children playing video games. So I honestly, I will not play with a squeaker. Like in The Division, whenever, you know, I'm asking around and say, hey, anybody need any help? Anybody want any help with any missions or whatever else? I'm out there offering to help people, and then whenever I go in and start helping them and then find out it's a frickin' squeaker, then I immediately, like, I'm sorry, I don't help squeakers.
912, surrounded by the
And
beautiful countryside.
it may seem rude, but hey, I can't stand to listen to them talk, for one. Just, please, just don't talk. They have no concept of listening to anything you're saying. So if you're like brand new to a game, or let's say you're playing it on PlayStation, and now you got it on PC because you want to play with your friends who have it on PC. And this happened quite a bit on PC for power leveling. I don't want to power level somebody who has never played the game before, because honestly, it takes the fun out of the game. And yes, I was there. That's what happened with me. Is my first character on my account, I got power level to 30 within a couple days, and you know, I didn't know how to play the damn game, but now I've got a max level character. So if someone says, okay, I've been playing it on PS4 and I want to, you know, just power level to get to 30 so I can play with my buddies. A, why isn't your buddies helping, for one? But I wanted to get on this train. You suck ass. Really? Get your dumb ass on this damn train. So, yeah, I don't mind helping people like that, but I'm not going to help squeakers. But the key thing is, I'm sitting here trying to help you. I'm going to power level you. I'm going to go out of my way to stop what I'm doing to actually power level your character up to level 30. All you have to do is, if you try to help, I'm level 30, we go into these missions. Hell. What's going to happen is the missions will then base the enemy levels around based on the highest level of the team. So if you're a level 5 and I'm a level 30, well, what do you think is going to be the level of the mobs around? They're going to be level 30. If you're level 5, you can't do jack shit to a level 30 enemy. So all you have to do is hide somewhere behind a barricade. Don't stick your head up. Don't try to help. Don't try to shoot anything. Don't do anything. Just hide behind a barricade. Get free experience and free loot. Take that free loot, take it to the vendor, and sell it. And now you got free money. So now you're getting free money, free XP, free levels. All you have to do is just shut up, hide behind a barricade, and do nothing.
Perfect parking space.
But no, little turds. Oh, I was just trying to help. So now they didn't listen. They're sticking their head up and they're trying to shoot. Their weapons are doing 1 and 2 damage to things that have 150,000 hit points. They're just in the freaking way. They're causing me to have to come back and revive them, and they just don't freaking listen. It's annoying as crap. Enemy jet destroyed. Okay. So yeah, that's why I quit helping a lot of people on the Division, is because these numbskull little squeakers won't listen, and they end up causing me to get mad, because I go out of my way to help you and you're going to ignore everything I say and cause me to do extra work just because you won't listen. And then you get mad whenever I tell you to stop helping because you're not actually helping. Or they'll sit there and ask 47 damn questions. Hitman 2, it's gonna be good. They're gonna make sales on it. The Hitman series games always make money. As long as they don't make it so online dependent. The one thing I really liked about the original Hitman games was play offline. It's not like there's multiplayer, so I shouldn't have to worry about being online to be able to play it. So that's unfortunately kind of a gone thing. They assume that everybody has internet. Well, what if you've got a laptop and you don't have... Holy shit, the plane just blew up for no reason. But I got credit for it. I don't know how they really can improve on Hitman 2016. I mean, other than new missions and stuff like that, but I'm not saying that Hitman 2016, which was the last version of Hitman, it's not the original Hitman. The original Hitman came out, what, 2000? Somewhere around there? 2002, 2003? And then there was Hitman 2, and then there was all these different expansions for it, and offshoots of it. But so Hitman 2, I don't know how they can call it Hitman 2 whenever there was already a Hitman 2. And there was already a Hitman, and they came out with Hitman, and they had to put in parentheses 2016 because it wasn't the original. They were just calling another game Hitman. So that's what they're doing also, is Hitman 2 has already been a game. There's already a Hitman 2. They're just recycling the name again. So it should be like Hitman 7. 6 or 7. But how can they make it better? I mean, the last version of Hitman, which was the one that I played on stream before, which was Hitman 2016, it's pretty good. Maybe you can improve the AI. Didn't watch any of the videos on it because I'm kind of mixed. I mean, do I really want to get into another version of Hitman when there's still content that I haven't finished on the version that I got? I've completed the storyline, but you've got all the different escalations, which are kind of fun too. But there are some that are just annoying as crap. Have you tried Hitman? And the escalations and that kind of stuff? Is the escalations are essentially, you go in, you go to play the mission, and you've got a single target with a single condition. Kill this target using any weapon, any disguise. Okay, no problem. And then when you finish doing that, and you make it to the extraction, and you go to play the next level, it's kill that same guy again, but you have to be wearing such, this outfit, or you have to kill him with, a baseball bat or whatever. They add a new condition to the completion. And then you complete that one, it goes to the level 3 of that, and it may add a second target or a new variable. But there's a total of 5 versions, of 5 escalations to it on most of them. Most of them are pretty cool, but like I said, there's a couple of them that are just, to me, with my skill level, yeah, virtually impossible. So that's a good thing, and if they can improve upon that maybe for Hitman 2, that would be nice. If it was up to me, I'd have every game... Oh, shit. Go back, go back, go back. Oh, don't get away, don't get away, don't get away. I don't know if you're paying attention to what that actually was there, but it probably got away from me. No, I still see it. It's the Soapbox Derby car. Very rare. Never actually seen one out here on the roads. Little bastard's fast as hell, too. It's not powered, so holy crap. Travel as far as you can in the Soapbox Derby car. Yeah, there's no power to this thing. It's a really rare vehicle to find. It does have brakes. So that's good. So if you start getting too fast, so there is no accelerating because it's a Soapbox Derby car. I've never actually seen this vehicle out in the wild, so to speak. I would love to actually capture this and get it back to one of the garages, so I can then summons at any time I want to from the black market and have them just deliver it to me. Eek. It's in the road. Okay, knock on wood. Now that I'm in this vehicle, there's no traffic. So that's a good thing, because I'm a shit driver to begin with. And I'll tell him. See, with the thing in the upper right hand corner. Oh no! Oh no! Keep on going. Normally there would be like a list of other people that have gone certain distances or whatever. I didn't think I was going to make it through that flat area. Oh, this is kind of flat up here. So I don't know if I've got enough momentum to keep going around this. So either... And there's no conceivable way that nobody else has ever done this. But it's not showing any other names on the list of first, second, third, or fourth, or 20th, or whatever. So how does nobody else have a score for me to try to beat here? At some point I am going to run out of downhill road. Nowhere near a freaking garage to save this damn thing either. It's nice that there's no traffic on the road. Usually this area right here is full of damn convoys. Oh, but I do see traffic up ahead. Gee, should I go left or right here? Oh, shit. Damn it. Keep going, keep going. There we go. Go, 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 go. Damn way, dear. Oh, dear. Had to open my mouth about the damn traffic. So I wouldn't imagine most box derby cars generally have to contend with much traffic. Yikes. Oh, shit. Uphill. You cocksucking bastard. You motherfucker. See me with my fucking soapbox derby car. Yes, Z key is what actually removes the zip line. Go away. You blew up my motherfucking soapbox derby card. Son of a bitch. Well, that was a good run. Yeah, it's bugging out again. Won't let me frickin' cancel my other grappling hook.
Anything for the revolution?
Get out, fucking run away. Idiots. See if I can find another soapbox derby car.
Dispatch. What is your status?
Status, they're dead as shit. They're deader than yesterday's cat. So I went through this dirt section here. I had to turn. But it was right at the damn 6 kilometer mark with this shit. Whoa, shit, sorry. My bad. You were friendly on top of that. Were. Dagger to head. Well, I think what I'm going to do is carry my ass back up this mountainside, go to about the highest point that I can find, and call it quits on the stream. So we're at close to the 2-hour mark. Now we'll see if I can find another freaking soapbox derby car and try to redeem myself. No, this is Just Cause 3. Available on Steam. Using Avalanche. Pretty good open world game engine. Because essentially anything you can see, you can go to. Drive to it, walk to it, fly to it, helicopters, planes, boats, cars that I can't drive for shit. Get out of the car, get out of the car. Oh, I don't know, just stay in the damn car. It's getting buggy for some reason. You got parachutes, you got zip lines. You use your zip line to pull you along, and you got wingsuit. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Get in the frickin' thing, you moron. Alright, so this is the Soapbox Derby car. This is the second one that I've found now. It has no power to it whatsoever. You have to use gravity to get you rolling going downhill. This first segment here, you've got a little bit of traffic. But once you get going to a certain point here, then you can avoid traffic. So you've got to dodge traffic. Keep using... Oh, you son of a bitch, get out of my damn way. That idiot car, why would it just stop and turn sideways like that? Would have shot him in the face. But yeah, there's cars, planes, there's cars, trucks, buses, motorcycles, Soapbox Derby, tanks, hell, there's bicycles too, I think, but boats, gunships, helicopter gunships, jet fighters, propeller aircraft, machine guns, rockets, bombs, yeah, you name it. Alright, did we make it to the point with no traffic? Yes, we did. Although there is another spot up ahead that we'll have to deal with traffic later, but for now this is good. The hard 90-degree turn up ahead is going to be a pain in the ass. Then when we get back to traffic, having people who are just going to turn in front of you is what screwed me up the first time. As long as you can stay on the road, you can keep rolling. Should have marked this on the map. It's kind of weird though, is the wheels don't really attach to the model and the location they're supposed to be. Kind of hovering. Yeah, I wish I made this game. Yeah, my personal best, 7.09 kilometers. So since I started at the actual beginning this time, instead of catching a car that was already moving, that somebody else was in, I had to, like, snatch somebody out of the frickin' thing. So I got a head start on distance because of that. So if I can at least make it to where I was before, then I'll probably be at 8.5 to 9 kilometers. Alright, as soon as I make this next couple turns here, it's where we had that 90-degree turn to get back onto the roadway. So there is no accelerator. I was able to, like, kind of hit the forward key to get it started, but that was the only thing that did it. Hitting it won't do anything else while you're rolling. Alright, so best I can hope for up here on this 90-degree right-hand turn. Well, damn sure ain't going to the left because of gravity, but ain't going uphill. Since we have traffic to deal with too, and we're over 100, I'm going to hit the brakes. No, you son of a bitch. What the hell was that all about? It just frickin' ran off the damn road. I don't know how the hell I managed to keep enough momentum to keep going through that. Randomly just threw me off the damn road. Screw you, traffic. Gonna block this damn lane. Really? I can't use my damn gun. What are you tapping your damn brakes up there? I will stop this damn soapbox derby car and put a bullet in the back of your head. I know good and damn well you're going to be the same sumbitch that turns in front of me again. And now you get in my damn way. I'm going to put that little narrow ass piece of shit in the damn weeds. Alright. We are into our new record. Now if I can just keep anybody from just making a random turn in front of me for no frickin' reason. Try to stay right at an intersection. See, the thing is, I really need to stay to the left here to get momentum. Oh! That was close. At least he had his damn blinker on. That was nice of him. Come on, make it up the hill. There we go. Oh, you cocksucker. Get out of my damn way. That was a really nice car back there that I could have used. My soapbox derby car is going faster than your supercar. What was all that shit about? Making all that damn racket over there. Ooh, excuse me. You're flashing your damn lights at me. I will end you. Oh no. Oh, big hell. Oh, and another big hill after that, too. Went airborne. Okay. I was going to have to go uphill there. That would have sucked. Not the best handling thing in the world, but it's thankfully not that fast. I have a feeling my ride's going to come to an end soon. And as soon as this ride comes to an end, so does this video. Night. Is it gonna get dangerous? Oh, you bastard! Alright, note to self. Not very maneuverable at 100k plus on tight turns. Hitting oncoming traffic, no bueno. Hitting grass, no bueno. Uh-oh. I don't know if I... Yeah, I totally did not make the right choice here. We are at the end of our road. Damn it. I'm still moving, at least. It's not in the right direction. Yep, I am done skiing. This is not going to be good. If I had gone to the left and was able to maintain some speed, that would have been too bad. But I don't see this ending well here. Slow down. You ass wipe. Well, shit. That's all right there playing bumper cars. We are done for sure. 'Cause there's no way in hell I'm gonna make that hill. We'll try one more last ditch off-road run. Come on. Oh, definitely no bueno. Oh, that's a garage. Okay, I think we are done here. Come on. We're definitely done. This ride's over. If I had seen that, then maybe I could have rolled into it and it's letting me back up. But hey, 13 kilometers, I'll deal with it. Damn, Rico, you're afraid of a damn plywood car? No. Move it. Probably use a grappling hook, but I don't want to take a chance of destroying the car. I want to get it into the circle.
We can't do anything with that one, Rico.
So you're telling me that I can't save it? You bitch. Alright, so that answers the question. Can you save the Soapbox Derby car? And the answer is no. Damn it to hell. But Rico is sure sexy as hell in this Soapbox Derby car. The hell's up in my damn view? Ugh. Yeah, it looks good like that. Alright, I've had it. Too many bugs. Don't let me get rid of my grappling hooks. Alright, so everybody that stopped by, thank you for watching. And we will see you on the next one. Figured I'd do something a little bit different. I've been out and haven't been able to record because I haven't been home. So, we'll see you.